Boys and Girls Club of Southeast Missouri has a little bit of shifting going on. Carrie Holloway is joining me with the Boys and Girls Club. Good morning, Carrie.
Good morning.
What's your exact title, sir? I didn't have it anywhere.
I am the president of the board for the local Southeast Missouri chapter of the Boys and Girls Club.
Good. Now I know who you are. Okay, so Matt's kind of heading on down the road, huh?
He is. So Matt has done a phenomenal job for us for the past 2 years. He took an opportunity that he felt led to do in California, and we have announced a new CEO, Debbie Carter, who comes to us, was on the board, so very familiar with Debbie and her role on the board. And then she has been with the TRIO program at the university, up at the University of Southeast Missouri, and is now recently taken over as our new CEO.
Awesome. And she's from Cape, so she gets Cape.
She is.
Yeah.
Yep, she is. Born and raised, and is wonderful to have her here and very familiar with us and Cape and what we're doing.
I feel so sad for Matt that he has to live in California, but it's his choice. All right.
Yeah, well, I told him the same thing.
All right, Boys and Girls Club. I spoke there not too long ago on radio and just life in general, and the kids were very attentive and listening, but you have a lot of kids there.
We do. We just finished our summer program. We had 315 kids from first grade through 12th grade over the summer in a 6-week program. So we had a very exciting summer. We had a lot of kids and a lot going on.
So people often wonder what's happening there. And, you know, during the school year, there's help with homework, there's sporting activities. There's a lot, right?
There absolutely is. So we have the kids after school for about 3 hours. And during the school year, which we encourage everybody to sign up for right now, we're doing sign-ups as we speak. And so during the school year, they're getting help with a number of things. They're getting activities. We have Power Hour, where they learn all kinds of life skills. We have tutoring. We have activities where we do a few field trips and things. And so we have a very busy fall program that gets the kids really engaged after school and continues to give them some great life skills.
Yeah, and it's not just like free daycare. That's not what it is. This is literally an opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, what we're all about is we want to give these kids, as they grow up in Cape, every opportunity to have a way to a better way, if you want to think about it that. And what that means is we provide them training, life skills, tutoring. We do a lot of work around just, you know, how do you deal with conflict? How do you deal with different things that come up in your life? And so we're really about making these kids have the best well-rounded opportunity possible to be successful as they go forward.
Yeah, and I want to remind people that not everybody can send a 7th grader to daycare, but this is a place where that kid can go with other kids of his age. They can help each other with their homework. They've got somewhere to be other than either at home alone where their parents are still working or out on the street.
Absolutely, and so we have them from the time that school is out until around 5:30, 6 o'clock when parents are able to get off work, and it's a safe, reliable place that they can expect their children to come to and be taken care of, and have great mentoring, leadership, and a great social environment.
And kind of exciting, and no offense to the church that you've been in, is it Centenary?
Centenary, yep.
Yeah. I know that they've been kind enough to let you use their family center, and it's got basketball courts and a nice little library area. I mean, it's been a nice place, but it's not yours. Now you're going to have one.
That is correct. And we're going to continue to use Centenary. So Centenary has been a tremendous partner of ours. And I would shout out to Prodigy, who was a wonderful partner with us over the summer, where we had our older kids. But going into the fall, we have recently purchased a property on Independence, and we're in the process right now of completely remodeling that. So that'll put us in walking distance with the middle school and the junior high, and then we'll continue to partner with Centenary for our younger kids.
That's so awesome. So, and it is kind of nice to be able to divide those ages.
It It is.
Yeah, because, I mean, kids are kids. That's just,
no doubt.
Kids are kids.
And yeah, no doubt. And getting like ages together and being able to really customize the experience for them will be and just wonderful.
Yeah, and this wasn't just manna from the sky. You had a little help from some area people to make this happen.
Yeah, we sure did. We had some people come forward. We had Chris Snyder brought the opportunity to us. He owned the building. And then Scott Rhodes with Boulder and Rhodes Properties was gracious enough to help us through the process of buying it. And then we had, the banks come together. So we had 4 banks come together, led by Montgomery Bank, to help us do our financing. So it's been a wonderful collective effort to really get us on a path to where we're going to have our own building, our own space, and we're super excited about it because it just couldn't be in a better location in proximity to the junior high and the middle school.
And which one are we talking about? I'm trying to think. Which building? Is it near the pickleball factory?
It's right next to the junior high, and it is right next to Rental Land. If you think about where Rental Land is on Independence, directly across from the town plaza.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, big sign out there right now, and we're like I said, we're in the middle of doing doing the build out, and we expect to be in that building in about 4 months. But yeah, it's right there on Independence, pretty hard to miss.
Very exciting, and it's not. Gosh, you could do somersaults to the building from the school.
Yeah, that's what we're very excited about. Yeah, the kids don't have to. No busing, no cars needed. Simply walk next door, and there's your club, and that's really what it's going to be for us. So we're calling it the Teen Center, but really what it is the club, and we want kids to look at that as their place. We want to look at it as something they can come to and really own and be proud of, and so it will be the club of Southeast Missouri.
Very nice. And you know what? They are supervised. There are chaperones or tutors or adult presence there to make sure everything goes smoothly. They are kids, so they're going to try to pull some stuff because they're kids.
Absolutely.
So there are adults there making sure everything goes well.
Yeah, no doubt. We've got phenomenal site directors in both our site in Scott City and in Cape Girardeau. And then we've got working for them is a full litany of staff. Lots of them come from the university and the youth development programs the university has, and so a lot of them are in those programs, and so we have them. And then we've also got during the summer some SEMO athletes participate with us, so the kids get a real chance to have role models from a variety of walks of life.
Okay, it's going to happen. The club coming soon on Independence, and the kids are still going to go to Centenary. So good stuff. Carrie Holloway, president of the board, Boys and Girls Club. Congrats. This was a much needed and well-deserved move.
Thank you so much for the time.
You're welcome. Bye, Carrie.
All right, bye-bye.